Hello once again. This is Tai, or like I told you, TOS, and this is a reaction and my thoughts video on the game against Argentina last night. So while watching the game, I was taking a couple of notes on my post-it notes, and yeah, it was divided into my notes taking. That is as well as the game. Anyway, divided into first and second half, right? So I think overall the pitch was in a bad state, right? But come on, that's something you would expect from a Division 4 team, right? And I think generally the person that impressed me the most, right? The person I'm impressed by most is Arda Guler, right? He was brilliant. That first 45 minutes, he was really, really brilliant. Very, very brilliant. Very, very brilliant game from him. And the reason why I say that is because for someone who has been out for half of the season, for 6 months, his touches were assured. Yes, because of the nature of the pitch, himself and Nico and Kamavinga, they lost a couple of balls that they should have kept. But Alagules specifically was, oh my God, he was such a joy to watch. And I, I, I want to believe every Madridista that saw that game last night, like, felt that he lived up to reputation. We've always wanted to see him play, and we got to see that last night, and it was good. He was really, really good, right? He's free kick. I think the one blemish, and the reason why I said it's a blemish on his game, it was that um, incident with Ceballos, right? And the reason why, like, you would expect a Ceballos to better handle that situation. I think eventually that was what happened, but that should have never happened in the first place, right? This is Real Madrid. There are hierarchies in a team like Real Madrid, and I get all of the energy bubbling from Arda Guler, but if a senior player is taking, because you agree, whether I like it or not, Ceballos is a senior player in the team, right? If senior player taking that ball, Vecino, oh, I think I got it the other way around. Adagula picked the ball, right? Vecino player is asking for it. In situations like that, you give it, but you can still make your case. And I think that Ceballos, I'm not blaming Adagula. I'm just saying that for a team like Real Madrid, whether you like it or not, whether you agree to it or not, there are hierarchy. There are senior guys, there are the middle guys, and there are the junior guys. Right now, Adagula is one of the junior guys. Yes, he's a phenomenal talent and all of that, but still new in the team. Ceballos has been here, he has gone out and come back, right? So he has that respect within the team, whether you agree with this or not. The other thing is Ceballos himself should have handled that better. Like, this guy has already picked the ball. Like, just let it go. Let it go. There will be other free kicks to play. I get that everyone wants to leverage the opportunity to impress the gaffer. Not, come on. We don't do that at Real Madrid. We don't do that at all. We don't do that at all. Right? If it was a Tony Cruz on the pitch, he would not try that. Or if it was a Modric on the pitch, he wouldn't try. Not even if it was Rodrigo, he wouldn't try that, right? So, but anyway, I think that's the one issue that I had with one of the issues that I had with Real Madrid as a whole, but Ceballos in particular. The other thing that I felt he could have done better, I don't know if you noticed, he was losing the ball a lot. He was losing the ball a lot, and I don't want to blame it on the pitch, but there were some passes he was making as well. It was just unnecessarily bad. Like, it was all unnecessarily bad. But also he made his trademark passes, if you know what I'm talking about. Those passes where he swings the ball, and the ball goes beyond the defender, and either Rodrigo or a Vinicius is always going to attack it. Like the ball beats everyone. He did a couple of those balls. I love that. I love that, and I love the passes to change the ball from one point of the field to the other. But other than that, he had the decent game. He had a decent game. Yeah, he had a decent game. Uh, yeah. Oh, and Kamavinga, it's good to have him back. It's good to have him back. I see Ancelotti playing him in this game and then using him as a three, as a left back against Atletico Madrid during the Super Cup semi-final in a couple of days. That's something that I'm personally looking forward to. It's good to see Kamavinga back. It's crazy that Los Vasquez is out injured again, but anyway, we're going to manage the situation. We're going to manage the situation. But it was good. It was good. I was really looking forward to seeing Nico Pass play. When I saw that he was in the starting lineup, I was excited. He's a really good player. But yesterday, I have to be honest. Mm-mm. Nico did not live up to expectation. I was expecting him to impose his way. Like he has those touches. He's somewhat fast. Yesterday was not just not the day for him. It was just not the day for I knew a lot of Madridistas when Arda Guler was substituted in the 58th, 59th minute. A lot of people went up and were like, let this guy play. Let this guy play. But anyway, you understand. It was the same thing that was done to Vinny in our last game. Like, you're just coming back from a lengthy injury. Okay, play an hour, then take it from there, which is why Carlo Ancelotti is a top coach. He's a top coach. Yeah, and that was it basically. Another player I need to mention that really impressed me, Alvaro Carrillo. He looks assured. Like, okay, yeah, I've been doing this for a while now. I'm not phased, I'm not nervous. It's good. And Vinicius Tobias. Oh my god. That guy is something else. It's something else. Like it's a gem. It's a gem. He just needs to work on his heavy touches. And yeah, I'll make an excuse for him. Say, okay, like 50% of the mistakes he made yesterday were due to the nature of the pitch. Other than that, it was really good from beginning till he was substituted in the 70th or 72nd minute, right? Whereas Kepa really not really had anything to do. I saw something online that's made me that amazed this way. That there are many fans that were happy that Kepa did not keep a clean sheet because they are Lunin nation. I want us to keep a clean sheet. I don't care who is in goal. Yes, I do have my preference. I think Lunin's presence is more assured compared to Kepa, who makes me really nervous. But anyway, didn't have much to do. Nacho, I think Alvaro Carrillo was better than Nacho yesterday, which is odd because you are the captain of the team. You are now the one playing like a second or third division player. It was really odd, and he was easily dribbled past on a couple of occasions. On a couple of occasions, yesterday, Fran Garcia. Nothing spectacular, but never had a bad game himself. In the middle of the pack, I've talked about Kama, Vinga, I've talked about Nico Paz. Then there is who else? Oh, Danny Ceballos. Yeah, I've talked about Danny Ceballos. Up to in front, we have Selu, Arda Guler, and Brahim. I'll come to Brahim. We'll talk about Brahim later. I think it's the man of the match for me yesterday, right? But there was a particular sequence where he had an opportunity to squirt the ball, but he went for goal instead. I understand that being an attacker, right? You're wired differently. You're wired to always want to find that goal. But Nico Paz was really open. He just had to square that ball and it would have been a tapping, basically, for Nico Paz. But he redeemed himself eventually. He was involved in all three goals for Real Madrid, which was really really good. He had a really good second half compared to his first half. Like great game from him. Like I said, I was really disappointed to see Guler leave in the second half. But anyway, we finally got our wish. Finally got to see Arda Guler play and put on the famous white jersey. That's not this. I love Dortmund as well. Um, yeah, so great game. All in all, it's good to see Rodrigo come in. I think when he came in for like the first 5 or so minutes, he barely touched the ball. Like he barely touched the ball. Like Argentina was still, and I think the penalty that they considered was a bit soft. I think it was a bit soft. If I was on the pitch, I likely would not have given it. But I think that goal basically destabilized Argentina's team because it was less than 2 minutes later that Brahim scored the second. And I knew after that the game was over. The game was basically over. But Rodrigo's goal, third goal, third goal for the team, that was really what do you expect from Rodrigo? Basically, it was a really good goal. It was a really good goal. Like elite IQ there to execute that. But yeah, Oselu, I feel like Oselu is so passionate about playing, so passionate and worried about playing for Real Madrid that he gets in his own head sometimes. It's that kind of player, and it's not just him. I think it's a striker syndrome, attacker syndrome, where and which means that the more love you have for a team, the worse that situation can be for you, right? He really loves Real Madrid. We all know that, right? And he wants to always play. He wants to always contribute to the team. So sometimes when he's been out for like a game or two, he has not been able to play, and he's on the pitch, he can look lost and basically just disappear sometimes. But yeah, it's good to see him eventually score. In case you do not know, that was our first penalty. That's first penalty we converted after like 3 or 4 tries. Right? And this is me including some of the penalties we got in preseason. Right? I think Vinicius lost that one. There was one Jose himself lost. There was one Rodrigo lost. There was one Modric also lost, I think, in the Champions League or something. I don't know what else. Yeah, I don't remember specifically. But yeah, basically, that was it. Who else came on? Who else came on? Oh, yeah, Alvaro Martin. Good to see him too. Good to see him too. Good to see him too. And in case you guys do not know, I have a special liking for Alvaro Rodriguez. I think he should make the team. Like the way he lives, the aerial threats he brings to the team. I really want him to succeed, and it will be sad to see him go as well because it's very likely that's what's going to happen with how stacked we are, or we are going to be in the summer, right? It's what anyway. I wish him all the best. It's good to see him. It's good to see him play. Uh, I will always remember the equalizer against Atletico. I think it was the last season. Yes, it was last season. So I always have that. I always remember that. But I really hope he makes the team. I don't want him. I fear it's going to become like another Morata. And I would rather have a Morata playing for me than playing against me in this current form. In this current form. Yeah, yeah. So that's basically it's a great game for Martina, and we didn't get to see Bellingham, Rudiger play. But anyway, I think the fans of Argentina had a treat. They really enjoyed having Real Madrid around. I found out that their president is a huge Madridista. He's really nice, a really big Real Madrid fan. So that was nice. That was nice. It was good to. It was really good to. It was really good to see. And in case you missed it, you should go online and see. There's a gesture telling Bellingham made. There was a ball boy that was there on the pitch, and it was cool. Bellingham noticed and basically gave him his style so he can cover himself and get some runs. And he also took pictures with a couple of the ball boys, a couple of the off-field staff from the local team, and yeah, it was a delight. Even though he never played a single minute, it was a delight to the Argentina fans. But all in all, it was a good game. It was a good game. I had fun. I had a lot of fun watching it. So yeah, this is my Real Madrid story. At this point, we're done, and I'd like to tell you not to forget to like and subscribe, and you can also share this as well. In the next few episodes, we're going to actually start creating stories of Real Madrid fans from around the world, and basically, it's going to be about how they even got into being a fan in the first place. What happened? What was the impetus? What led to? What was that moment? Like I said, mine was watching Ronaldo phenomenon, right, and then just basically following him when he was moving to Real Madrid in 2002, yeah, in the summer of 2002. So that was my Real Madrid story, and then I had somebody that I think is going to be my first guest on this show. Right? It makes sense that he's my first guest. You're going to really enjoy it because it's quite a character. So that's what I'm going to be doing on the show, collecting stories from not just Nigeria, right, but from Madridistas around the world, right? And yeah, we're going to be sharing this, and it's going to be a blast. It's going to be fun, right? Thank you once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Out.